In the first scene, or the first interpretation, we see the gentlewoman finding that Lady Macbeth is sleepwalking. We interpret the gentlewoman as a very concerned yet scared lady. We see the doctor as a very stumped yet worried person for Lady Macbeth. However, we see Lady Macbeth in this particular interpretation that she is very sad and distressed. Renaissance theorists believe that sleep was meant to free the soul from anger, worry, and mental derangement. Since Lady Macbeth was unable to sleep, she demonstrates all of these symptoms, which are worry and mental derangement.
I have 2 nights watched with you, but can perceive no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went to the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write upon it, read it, afterwards seal it, and again return to bed. Yet all this while in most fast sleep.
A great perturbation in nature to receive at once the benefit of sleep and do the effects of watching. In this slumbery agitation, besides her walking and other actual performances, what at any time have you heard her say?
That, sir, which I will not report after her.
You made to me, and 'tis most meet you should.
Neither to you nor anyone, having no witness to confirm my speech. Well, you, here she comes. This is her very guise, and upon my life, fast asleep. Observe her. Stand close.
How she came by that light?
I stood by her. She has light by her continuously. 'Tis her command.
You see her eyes are open.
Aye, but her senses are shut.
What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
It is an accustomed action with her to seem thus washing her hands. I have known her continue this a quarter of an hour.
Yet here's the spot. Hark! She speaks! Oh, the set down will come from her to satisfy my remembrance the more strongly. Out, damn spot, out, I say. 1, 2, why? Then this time to do. How is murky? Feed, my lord, feed. A soldier and a fear? What need we fear? Who knows it? When none can call our power to account. Yet, who would have thought that old man had so much blood in him? Do you mark that? But thine affied had a wife. Where is she now? What will these hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more of that. You mar all that this journey. Go to, go to. You have known what you should not.
She has spoke what she should not. I'm sure of that. Heaven knows what she has known.
Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfume of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh, oh, oh. What a sigh is there. The heart is sorely charged.
I would not have such a heart in my bosom for the dignity of the whole body.
Well, well, well.
Pray God it be, sir.
This disease is beyond my practice. Yet I have known those which have walked in their sleep, who died holily in their beds. Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo is buried. We cannot come all of that on one's grave. Even so? To bed, to bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come, 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 come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed, to bed, to bed. Will she go to bed now?
Directly.
Foul whisperings are abroad. Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural troubles. Infected minds to their deaf pillows will discharge their secrets. More needs she the divine than the physician. God, God forgive us all. Look after her. Remove from her the means of all noise, and still keep eyes upon her. So good night. My mind she has mated, and amazed my sight. I think but dare not speak.
Good night, good doctor.
Good night.
Why do you think Lady Macbeth is so sad and distressed in this scene?
Well, I think reality is catching up to her and she doesn't know what to do, and also because the murders are increasing, and the first murder started off with her, and that's how Macbeth actually got the gut to continue on murdering people.
So what you're saying is that all of her guilt finally builds up and now it's unleashing?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what happened because Lady Macbeth cannot tell anyone about what she did or what she helped contribute to. So she has to keep it to herself, right? And she can't tell Macbeth either because Macbeth already has a hard time sleeping. He's troubled and she doesn't want to overwhelm him. So she keeps it to herself. By keeping it to herself, it overwhelms herself. Like she overwhelms her mind and she starts sleepwalking to let go of some of that emotions. And it also reveals to the readers how Lady Macbeth is feeling.
And also, not only that she doesn't want to tell Macbeth and worry that he can't sleep either, it's because I think she established herself as a fearless person and a brave and courageous person to Macbeth in the first place. So she doesn't want her reputation to be ruined and to show the weak side of her, because she, in the beginning of the story, she was established or
As a fierce woman.
Yeah.
I think she also wants to stay strong to keep Macbeth strong because she knows that Macbeth really looks onto her and he listens to her. So if she breaks down, Macbeth might break down and their whole plot might be revealed. So she probably wants to keep it to herself.
So in the next interpretation, we see that the gentlewoman and the doctor as the same way as the last scene. They're still worried and concerned for Lady Macbeth. However, in this interpretation, we see Lady Macbeth as being deranged, delusional, and disturbed.
Lo, you, here she comes. This is her very guise, and upon my light fast asleep. Observe her. Stand close.
How she came by that light.
Why stood by her? She has light by her continually. This is her command.
You see her eyes are open.
Aye, but their senses shut.
What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
It is an accustomed action with her to seem thus washing her hands. I've known her continue this quarter of an hour.
Yet, here's a spot. Hark, she speaks. I will set down what comes from her to satisfy my remembrance the more strongly.
Out! Damn spot, out! I say. 1, 2. Why then, this time to do. How it's murky. Fee, my lord, fee! A soldier in a feared. What need we fear? Who knows it? When none can call our power to account. Yet, who would have thought the old man had so much blood in him?
Do you mark that?
The thing if I had a way. Where is she now? What would these hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more. No more of that. You more all of this starting.
Renaissance theorists once believed that sleep helped sharpen your animal instincts, like your sight, your ability to move around, and all of your senses, basically. So how do you think that applies to Lady Macbeth?
Well, obviously she's not sharp at all with her senses, because she's losing control over her own mind, and her mind is basically fueled by guilt and pressure from the murders, and so therefore the mind is controlling itself, and she has no physical control over what she's doing with her body. Therefore the sleepwalking comes in.
So are you saying that she's subconsciously doing all of these? So she's subconsciously talking about all of these things?
Well, yes, I mean, she wouldn't necessarily say that she murdered Duncan and all the blood. And even though she is in the comfort of her own home, she wouldn't say something like that. She won't even admit it to Macbeth. So therefore, she can't really admit it to herself either.
Go to. You have known what you should not.
She has spoke what she should not. I'm sure of that. Heaven knows what she has known.
Here's the smell of the blood still. Oh, that perfume of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh, oh, oh. What a sigh is there. The heart is sorely charged.
I would not have such a heart in my bosom for the dignity of the whole body.
Well, well, well.
Pray God it be, sir.
This disease is beyond my practice. Yet I have known those which have walked in their sleep have died holily in their beds. Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you again. Banquo is buried. He had not come to Alan's grave. Even so? To bed, to bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come, come, come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed, to bed, to bed. Will she go to bed now?
Directly.
Foul whisperings are abroad. Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural troubles. Infected minds to their death pillows will discharge their secrets. More she needs the divine than the physician. God, God forgive us all. Look after her. Remove from her all the means of annoyance and keep eyes on her. So good night. My mind she has made it, and amazed my sight. I think but dare not speak.
Good night, good doctor.
So, Betty, in both interpretations, you played the doctor, right? And as you played the doctor was really scared and concerned, yet stumped. Why do you think that was so?
Well, I think the doctor was concerned because he feels the need to help his queen, Lady Macbeth, as a doctor.
And be loyal to her?
And be loyal to her. And he also feels that it's his job to do so. But he's stumped because people in the Shakespearean times did not understand how the subconscious mind works.
Or how to treat it.
Or how to treat it. So they couldn't do anything about it. That's why the doctor says more she needs the divine than the physician. Because the doctor feels that all that can help her now is God. He also feels really scared because he knows that he just got let in on this really big secret that he wasn't supposed to know in the first place. That's why the gentlewoman and the doctor finally decide to just leave her because they know that they aren't supposed to be there.
So you're saying they weren't supposed to know about the murders, that's why they were concerned too?
Yes. And they're also stumped because he didn't know how to treat it and why it happened and what was going on, even though he was a doctor.
And that he was scared because he knew that the Macbeths did something terrible and he was scared to even know about it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Holly, you played the gentlewoman in both of the interpretations, right? Mm-hmm. And you played her like she was scared but concerned at the same time. Why was that?
Well, she had been a loyal servant to the kingdom for a very long time. However, she knew a secret that had caused for the Macbeths to rule over an unjust kingdom. So she knew that the only way to stop the unjust ruling was to reveal to others the secret she knew. However, she was scared that other people would not believe her, so she was stuck between the decision of either telling others or keeping it to herself. But by keeping it to herself, then she would continue the unjust ruling of the Macbeths over the kingdom. So that is why I portrayed the gentlewoman as both scared and concerned at the same time.
The fact that she can't wait.
Ooh, does that open?
Mm-hmm.
Betty.
What? Really?
That could murder. I don't know. I guess it does have a monopoly effect, but it doesn't really.
You need a domino effect?
Monopoly.
I
It's monopoly.
don't feel anything.